Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ask Barry V Show. I'm Barry Vanover. Mr. Baker is not with us today, so I'm going to be asking the questions myself. So this is going to be a little weird for me, but just bear with me. We have some good questions today. First question, Shihan Kohler asked, we've been implementing your mass intro systems, and we noticed on your video that the visiting kids are all in uniforms. Do you give those uniforms away free? Do the students give them back if they don't sign up, or do you charge for the uniforms? You know, Mr. Kohler, I've been doing the mass intros for years, and to me, the objective of either a mass intro or a 2-lesson trial program is to turn those students into little martial artists right in front of their parents' eyes during either the 2 private one-on-one lessons for your introductory course or that one big mass intro. And frankly, I don't think you can turn them into martial artists in front of the mom and dad's eyes and convince the mom and dad that the kids love martial arts with them standing in their street clothes. So to me, it's a cost of doing business. I give the uniforms away for free, and the kids earn their white belts at the end of the mass intro. Now, put it in perspective. Let's say you had 30 kids show up at a mass intro and you gave away 30 student weight uniforms. What are those? Maybe $10 a piece? I don't even know right now, $10, $12 a piece, depending on the size, 8, 9, 10, 12, whatever, right? So let's say that's $300 for, and knowing that the uniform is one of the big reasons that the children show up for the mass intro when you're marketing it, whether you're doing school talks or whatever on Facebook. How can you spend $300 and get 30 people to show up at your school that's interested in martial arts, that you get a chance to pitch and sign them up? And when you get good at your mass intros, you should be about 50%. So if you signed up 15 people, if I could spend $300 and sign up 15 people, I would sit all day long and get $300 to keep signing 15 people up. So to me, it adds to the experience, and it's just simply a marketing expense that I count on my books as marketing for those uniforms. Okay. So next question, Chris R. asked, I have a mother at our school that is saying negative comments about our school on Facebook. I have just been ignoring her, but this has been going on for a while. What should I do? It's a very good question. And I filmed a Black Belt business the other day about a social media customer service plan. In a situation like this, and I'll review that with you now. In a situation like this, when someone's complaining, first step is handle and reply in a timely manner. 12 to 24 hours. And you've already blown that because you said you've been ignoring the situation. Soon as you've seen that, you should have acted on it, right? Then you go to step 2, which is take the conversation off to a different channel. Take it off social media. Take it off to private messaging. Give them a call. Or if it's your own student and you see this lady frequently, schedule an appointment to sit down with her and to find out why she feels this way. And step 3 is begin that conversation with empathy. Understand that perception is reality, and this lady is upset about something. Thus, she's giving you negative comments to other people on your Facebook page. Find out why she's giving these negative comments. You know, a lot of times we used to have this same situation, and people still do. You'll have a mother gossiping with the other mothers. She's kind of like the little ringleader gossiper and always talking about stuff. Those people, you got to talk to them. A lot of times they're just looking for your attention. But sit down with empathy and tell them that you understand, you saw the comments, you understand she's not happy, and you just wanted to schedule some time to talk to her about how you can make her and her family's experience better at your martial arts school. And then kind of go for there. Now, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying usually we always got to start with customers are correct and customers are always right, and see what we can do. And then worst case scenario is there's something that's just, this lady's crazy. There's nothing you can do to please her. Well, then you got to fire her and her family and get them out of the school before they continue to cause more problems. Now, that's not going to keep her, of course, and it might make it worse on giving you bad reviews on Google or Facebook or so on. But you know what? She's going to give you those bad reviews anyway, right? That's going to happen no matter what at that point. So the best situation is use my 3-step customer service plan and simply see if you can come to terms with the ladies, show them some attention, and turn this around into a positive. All right, so next question. Terrell K asks, in a recent show, I heard you talk about the success of your women's free self-defense seminars and workshops. What is your sign-up offer? And Terrell, you're absolutely correct. We've been doing the Premier Martial Arts Studios, have been running these free women's self-defense workshops periodically in our different studios and getting great success on show up, registration on Facebook, show ups, and conversions. First, when we think about it this way too, here's our statistics. We market it on Facebook and we link it to an Eventbrite page where they can register. We require that they give us in order to register for a free ticket, they give us their name, their address, and their phone number. Then we start about 2 weeks out from registration. And what happens is then their address is dropped into an email funnel where we're sending them 4 emails. There's videos where, we're talking to them and introducing ourselves as the instructors. There's self-defense tips. And at each one of those 4 emails is a reminder, again, about the event coming up. And then on the Friday night before 6 or 7 o'clock, we will text all of those ladies a final reminder, right? So with that said, about 30% of the people that register, what we found will show up. So if you got 100 people registered, 100 women registered, about 30 are going to show up. Now, some schools have gotten 40, some schools have gotten a little less, but 35% is actually pretty good target for what we've experienced. So you get about 35% show up. Then of the women that show up, we're really good at getting about 25%. What we do then is we sell them a 6-week self-defense course. They took a workshop in which we educated them really about the need for self-defense. We taught them a lot of prevention techniques and we introduced some martial arts techniques. We explained to the ladies that we give them out a nice 15-point, not a manual, but a pamphlet of 15 key points of women's self-defense. And between each one of those points, we cover some physical movements, some combatives, some weapons that they can have, a nice hammer fist, front kick, those types of things. Then at the end, we tell them, hey, listen, what you need now, you don't need to be a black belt to defend yourself, but you need a little bit of time and repetition on the basic techniques that we've taught you today. And we're prepared to offer you a 6-week self-defense course once a week for 6 weeks for $69, and it includes a free pair of self-defense gloves. And that's just the fingerless gloves so that they can be grabbing each other's wrist and hair and so forth as they go through the 6-week course. And about 25% of those will sign up onto that 6-week course. And then from there, we're doing really good at getting 50% of those people convert into our normal, for us, is Krav Maga or our normal adult program. So that's the offer. The self-defense seminar, to get them to sign up for the workshop, is to do a 6-week course. Okay, and I hope that helped you a little bit, Terrell. Next question, Leah B asks, which type of Facebook promo works best for you, an ad or a boosted post? That is a very difficult question, but I have to give you what is actual real data and what's really working. Whether or not your Facebook guru or your Facebook consultant tells you, I'm just telling you what works for us. And I have actual numbers because we're marketing a self-defense workshop now. And let me think, I started this, actually tomorrow is Friday, 1 week ago. And I've had 83 women register for the self-defense seminar. Now, the self-defense seminar is not till the 21st, so I still have another week. So I think I'll break 200, which is my goal. So I have 60 or 70 show up at 30%, or 35%, right? So I did both ads as a test this time. We ran an ad that had a pixel on it, that when they see the ad, it's going to follow them around for 24 hours on Facebook. If they click on the ad and went to the Eventbrite page, it follows them around for 7 days. I've had 71 women click on the ad, right? However, I also created a post and I boosted it, same dollar amount as the ad, same length of time, same demographic. And I've had over 1,000 women click on the ad, right, to look at the Eventbrite details and page. And like I said, we've had like 92 women or something like that so far pre-register for the event. So the boosted post has gotten a lot more clicks onto the ad itself, right? Now, which one got more to register? The people that clicked on the ad or post, that I can't tell, but I can tell you that far more people have seen the boosted post and far more people have clicked on a simple boosted post instead of the creation of the ad. Okay. So now, right or wrong, that's just the way it is for me. And I deal with a lot of school owners that are getting the same situation in the same scenario. Finally, next question. Todd P. asks, what martial arts liability insurance company do you recommend? Most of the premier martial arts studios use a company called West Point Insurance out of Chicago, Illinois. I think it's literally westpointinsurance.com, and I think point has an E on it, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but you can Google it and find it. Now, the reason we use West Point is their rates are great, right? They charge you for the estimated number of students you should have at the busiest time of year, right? And they cover what we teach in Premier Martial Arts. We used a different insurance company, and they went on our website and they saw us using boxing gloves in our photographs. Even though we don't do full contact kickboxing, we have boxing gloves in our images on our website. We do a lot of pad work and we do some light sparring, but not real full contact. So the insurance company saw the boxing gloves and they said, we're not covering you guys anymore. Well, some insurance companies will look and see Kali sticks that you're using. Even though nobody's stick fighting, we're only using stick to stick, they'll drop you from your insurance. And if you're using an insurance company and you're teaching something that don't cover, even though you're paying them and you get a claim against you, if they find out you were teaching something that is something they don't cover, they're not going to cover that complaint. It broke the rules and you're going to be stuck with that situation. West Point Insurance covers Krav Maga, Kali, full contact MMA, boxing, right? All kinds of full contact, all kinds of different, I guess more aggressive martial arts would be a way of saying it, for the same price. So those of you, I urge you to check your insurance to see what they actually cover and compare it to what you actually teach. And then look at West Point and if you need to find a new insurance company or you're not being satisfied with the coverage of your current company. And don't even mention my name because I'm not getting anything from that commercial for West Point. I'm just telling you what our schools use from the question. All right, guys, it seemed like the show was a little quick. So because Mr. Baker's not sitting here and me and him aren't talking back and forth. So, but I hope the show was interesting for you and I'll see you next time.